into it. So yeah, right. What angriest moment do you want from me? You can have a couple from training, one from game. What?
So
Let's-
you're the
let's-
one with
let's-
the money.
He's the one with the anger issues on the court.
I'd do a Sports Centre top 5, yeah.
No, mention the one when you got ejected out of training.
Jake Naylor, right? I love the guy, but first year we hated one another. We genuinely disliked one another, and like we was basically we were both just frustrated. Like we was losing every week. Right? It's frustrating, and obviously as we said, like I talk. Some people can take it, like some people can't, and like Jake just weren't taking it because he's the coach. He doesn't have to take it, and he set it out before the scrimmage started. I'm not going to take anything. I'm not even going to take like physical reactions. And then looks at me and like we all laugh. It's funny, whatever. Anyway, so he's since told me that he deliberately didn't call fouls on me in training to see how I'd react, and just because he found it funny. So I get fouled, right? Like big, like everyone knows it's a foul, right? I just turn to him. I just go, Tech, right? I turn away and I'm just like, all right, whatever. Gone. I'm out. I'm gone. My team has to play with 4 men. I'm sat on the side, like I'm dramatically taking my trainers off. I'm like, yeah, I'm retiring right now. Yeah. And I come back on. I don't say a word for the rest of training. Then we played Killer at the end and I won. I was like, yeah, well, there you go. There was that.
Nah.
That was one. Then there was UCB.
Yeah.
Poor officiating, and I don't swear in front of my family at all.
Oh, I remember that game.
Mum and aunt are coming to watch. Kicks off at the end, like I just go over. My mum says something, I just like start going off like I don't know where they've got their things from. It's an absolute disgrace. Like they shouldn't be allowed to ref. Blah blah blah. Guy walks past on the phone. He goes, "Relax, bro. It's a good game." Like, yeah, you won. Yeah, you think it's a good game. You won. I don't need that stress.
No, man, because I also remember that one. I don't know. Wait, what about that game where what's his name? Matas? Matas got ejected. Was it that game that you just?
No, that was Leicester. Matas got a T for me.
Oh, I thought you got ejected. I was like, what?
Wait, did he? I know someone got. I swear someone got.
No one got
ejected.
ejected.
No, he got a T for me because basically we was at free throws and they were lining up wrong, and the ref said to their guy like move down, and I said to him as a joke like no, don't, like whatever, it's good for me, and he just goes shut up. So I start mocking it. I'm like, shut up, boss. Look at the score. You're down 30. Like worry about that. Then worry about what's happening here. Anyway, get the rebound, dish it out, whatever. He falls to the ground, like flops. And then he like tries to grab my ankle as I'm running away. So I don't see it because I'm running down court, but I just hear the whistle go. And I'm like, and I see him dishing out a tee and I'm like, what? And then he says number 4 or whatever Matas wore, or 9, 7?
No, I think it was 4.
I thought it was 9 or 7. Anyway, and according to Jake, what he did was he saw the guy try and grab my leg, and then he just went and kicked the guy in the stomach.
Yeah, that's the only thing that because I was sitting on the sideline. Next thing I know, there's action going on. I'm like, dang.
And then there was the time that Yvonne, the angry Russian geezer, just wanted to start it at training.
I don't know whether you guys remember. Remember him.
The Campus Sport All-Star.
He was. I think he wore knee support. He always wore the same grey shirt, and he constantly kept like dishing out coaching instructions. Yeah. Ooh, hey, boo, I'm open. Yeah.
I remember.
So,
yeah.
The whole time we told him to turn the light on. He turns the light on halfway through.
You don't even have a light on. Don't talk to me.
What do you mean you don't have the light?
Turn your light on. Turn your light on.
Relax.
Okay.
This guy, he gets the ball on a fast break at Persis on a Sunday, and like I catch up, get around the front of him, like knock it out, and like he tries to jump stop and just falls over, right? Like I honestly, I didn't even foul him. Like I'll admit, like when I admitted I was, in the wrong with the Jake stuff. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have reacted the way that I did with Jake on those times. But with this guy, I didn't touch him. Falls over of his own accord. I'm bringing the ball up next possession. This guy hits me with some rugby tackle from behind. Genuinely a rugby tackle from behind. And I kind of look at Jake, and Jake just looks down at me like he's just interested on what's going to happen. Like I think we were, we did something, and he was just like, yeah, I wanted to see if you'd start or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, all right, I play on. Coming down, next play, the guy's bringing it up. The exact same thing happens as the first time, but this time I do foul him. I give him a little bit. Anyway, he like grabs the ball and like dashes it at me. Like he misses, but he dashes it at me. And then like the whole hall's silent. He just goes over, starts like taking his shoes off, getting changed. I'm down like in the corner, ready to like set up a play or something. Yeah. And then he just left. And I've not seen him sit. Well, I saw him in uni once, but I've never seen him on a court again. And yeah, Jake had never said a thing about it since. So
nah. Them interactions on court. It's definitely time.
And it was the time I punched Lucas.
Wait. Grant, we were there. Remember when me, you, Kevin, and Carlos were down
doing guard play?
Which Carlos?
Yeah.
Carlos that went off on the group chat. Anyways,
yeah, go on. I'm dead.
I don't know whether Jay went up to you or not, yeah. But he had come up to me, yeah, and I saw we were just training, and I saw Jamie and Lucas had got into some sort of argument, saying, "Oh, it's a foul," and then I was thinking, "What the hell happened?" And then I see Lucas just do two. Like, I was just like, what the hell is happening? Why is Lucas crying? Why is Jamie getting vexed? What the hell is happening? Me and Gwen are just having a good time doing guard stuff. Like, we were just like, what's happening? And then I think Jamie was playing defense. Lucas had got into Jamie's hand. And then Lucas had basically had a fit about, oh, Jamie punched me.
Right, yeah, that's basically it. Basically, I had the ball in the low block, right? Mm-hmm. He's defending me here. I play a pass like that. But he dives into the passing lane with his face, not his arm, with his face, right? He put chin on that. So I like I do make a firm connection, right? And he's like reels away holding his face. I'm like, look, sorry, like we know it's a mistake. Like my bad. Anyway, our ball. And he's like, what do you mean your ball? I'm like, well, I didn't foul you. It was an accident. Like, what do you mean? He's like,
just punched the brother in the face.
Yeah. All right, yeah, maybe it was a foul, but obviously it's, I'm gonna back my side.
Yeah.
And I genuinely don't think it was a foul because like I played a pass. If anything, he fouled me because he's like just diving in there. I'm like, yeah, it's our ball, and he's like, you just punched me in the face. What do you mean it's your ball? How would you like it if I punch you in the face? And I was like, okay, like you want to trial it? Do you want to get going? And then he's gone over to Jake. He's gone, Jake, I explained the situation. And Jake's just kind of looked at me and he's gone, well, if I weren't there, I can't call it. I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, man. That's it. I ain't seen
that. Top guy, man. Top guy.
Jake's it. I ain't seen nothing.
Mm.
No, but something that kind of... I don't know how you man felt about it, but to me, it was very disturbing. Us finishing the game.
Wait.
Yes, disturbing. That's the right word. Us finishing a game, going to the changing room with brothers walking around without clothes. Like, bro, Gwen, have you witnessed this, right?
Yeah, in the changing rooms. They just come out the shower and that.
Umberto's piece. No, Umberto would strip naked, not even in the shower. Nate would walk in like this. He'd walk up, see Umberto and be like, nah.
Because I remember that game we played against. I had some of my old teammates from CTK in it, and we were playing home. brothers came through, and then we were in the changing room. Everyone's getting changed, and then brothers my man just goes naked, everything. And then I remember my guy,
Everyone was silent.
bro, is that what you Cambridge brothers are on? Like,
Was it you that he bent over in front of too?
yeah, nah, man. You see stuff like that. It happened many times as well.
And then he put in the group chat just a picture of his back, like with loads of bruises on from like sciatica or something. Like,
Sometimes in the GC, I just see stuff and it's like, what?
Relax.
Nah, man. Never experienced that in any other team, to be honest. Unless you just go gym and then you just see guys just do that on regular.
It was always the old guys too.
Yeah, it's always the old guys.
Oh,
He wasn't even old.
that reminds me of campus sport. Every single time he got knocked out.
He was older than us, but he wasn't old.
What's the worst injury you've ever got from basketball?
Oh God, got a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I've had quite a few. I mean, I've had quite a few, but I'd say the most annoying ones were when I rolled my ankles.
Yeah.
Simply because it's like, how the fuck did this happen? Like,
It's frustrating, isn't it?
yeah, it's annoying because then your ankle swells up and you can't do shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you remember, I rolled my ankle on you.
Yeah, I remember that.
I sprained it bad.
I was so sorry.
It's fine. It's an accident. Like literally, we're both walking. I'm not looking, and I just step on the outside of your foot. Like it really is that simple.
Yeah.
But campus sport first week, I broke my middle finger. I like stubbed the floor. And that's why Leicester away in the cup, I was playing with that tape like that.
Oh shit.
That's my excuse of why I airballed that jumper with the game on the line. Then what else have I done at basketball? Sprained my arse cheek.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Abdul, did you come UEA away?
No.
Right.
Before we carry on, UEA away was so eventful. Journey there, journey back, and the game itself.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there, I'm warming up. I'm thinking like, obviously, I've got a problem with my hip on the right side, and I'm feeling a bit funny. And I'm like, I go to Jake, like, look, I'll play as much as you want me to or need me to, but it's not feeling great. Playing the game, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Just like intense pain, like an ache around my hip. I'm like, not good. Anyway, it gets to like the third quarter. We're up against this team 2 divisions above us. We're up, and I'm like, I'm not coming out of the game, even if I want to. Like to the extent where I'm checking the guy with my left hand and like holding my hip with the right hand. And I hear John say to Jake, like, look, Jamie needs to come out or something like that. And then I hear Jake call for Kareem, and I'm like, well, yeah, I'm done then.
Okay.
So I like hobble over to the bench, I sit down, and then we just start like leaking. They get 2 more. And Jake just starts like looking down the line, like, and he goes, Jamie, can you come back in? And I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. I stand up and I'm like, nah. I play 1 possession. He subs me back out. So I'm like, no, I'm done. Like, this is retirement. Like, my hip's gone. Like, I'm going to need the replacement now. This is it. I go out to Adam Brooks, and like, they get me on the table. They're like, you do that with my leg and all of that. And they go, X-rays, everything. He looks down at me, goes, to be honest, Jamie, I think you've just sprained your arse cheek.
It's like, what?
Yeah, like I was hella relieved. Like obviously relieved, but nah.
No, but it's been, I don't know for you guys, but I injured myself many times at campus sport, man.
Yeah.
There's always guys, even me sometimes I'm tough. Yeah, there's always guys there playing. Like if they don't make it, like brothers didn't make it to the league or they didn't make it to the team, and now all that anger they will just put it on the court.
Exactly.
I feel like they treated Thursday as a trial session. That's why I think Jake stopped coming to Thursday sessions.
Because people would come up to him and say like, "How can I get on the team? Like, be good, be better."
Jake was just there just to have a good time. Campus sport, especially when we go, it's all for fun. It's all for bands. We're shooting from half court. Shooting from half court, trying to cross each other over. Chatting the most, it's
cherry picking for dunks.
Exactly, and we have guys like Ivan, like that Donny that said over to Abdi, saying doing all of that stuff. You have
now I
guys
remember
like,
what it means.
You had what's the little guy? The little guy's name, the one that got banned from campus sport, and the other guy as well. They had
Oh
beef.
yeah,
I wasn't there for that one. I missed it.
forgot their names. But
Right.
I brought them there. They were there. Like I told them about it. That was funny. That was very, very funny.
Didn't
Because-
someone start on Abder at Campus Sport that weren't the guy that we was talking about?
What'd you say?
Didn't someone try it with you at Campus Sport, but not the guy that we've been talking about? Because I missed.
I don't know. It's always people always feel like they can try it with me, man. It's the same even on 2K, bro. Like I'll be jumping on with both Gwen and John, and brothers always on my case.
Listen, Gwent one time we were playing a bunch of sweats. Gwent must have said,
You need to explain what a sweat is.
a sweat is basically like someone that just goes left, right, and just shoots. I think they're good at 2K. But anyways, we beat a team, like they beat us first time, and we were like, all right, cool, do you know what? Fuck it, let's just play them again. So we played them again. We beat them by I think 3 or 4. And Grant went on the mic, was like, ha, ha, ha.
You're trash.
It's what you get, motherfucker. And they all went on the mic. All right, cool. Me and Ab didn't go on the mic. It was just Gwent chatting the most. Yeah, we went off. These guys are following us everywhere. They didn't message me. They didn't message Gwent. They started stuff with Abdi.
Texting me talking about you guys are dead anyway. I'm gonna bring another.
They were pissing me off, fam, because it was all the time the same fucking shit, the same shit. So when we beat them, I had to just jump on the mic. I screamed down that mic, bro. These men deserve that L because, man.
It was a passion talking. It was a passion talking.
I watched the last dance and was like, yeah, I'm not taking anything.
The worst injury for me was
It'd be your meniscus, wouldn't it?
Yeah, my meniscus. I thought originally because of all the emotions, I thought it was a torn ACL, and that's when I was like,
that's raps.
That's raps. I said it's raps. There ain't no physio here that I can afford to try and rehab that. As much as I know what to do because of subjects and all that kind of stuff. I knew it was raps, but then I went to the MRI like 2-3 months after my injury, and they just said that it was a torn meniscus, and it was. The funny thing is, they said that it only happens. It's very rare to get the certain type of tear that I got. I didn't get the left. The middle got torn, like straight bang in the middle, like just got straight up torn. So I got surgery in November, and I started playing again in December. But the doctor did tell me that I couldn't play basketball anymore. But it's the ball. Like I'm not gonna stop for no. Do
you think it got worse because you went there 2-3 months after the injury?
No, not even. Okay. Not even, because it was. I'm not gonna say that it was a basic injury, but meniscus is quite common in basketball. Like I'm lucky to only have torn one meniscus. Derrick Rose has torn his left and right meniscus.
Mm.
Who was it? Dennis Smith Jr. or someone like that. They tore it, but then when they did all the scans on it, they realized that they were born with 2. It was like a rare genetic thing. So like they were only out for like 2 months or something like that.
It might be him,
yeah.
What do you think? I don't know whether you guys know, but you guys remember a Nuggets player by Ty Lawson?
Yeah.
His organs are switched around. So instead of his organs being left, instead of his heart being left, it's right. Instead of his intestines, I think it starts here, it starts on the other side.
Ty Lawsuit, that's mad. I forgot my worst injury is I broke my wrist playing last summer.
Oh yeah.
I was just playing against some like football players, and this is the thing. This is what we're saying about campus sport, because these guys like aren't playing like actual level. 1, they take it far too seriously, but 2, they don't know how to foul properly because they're not great. So like they're swiping at everything. They're like sliding in front of anything. Anyway, there's this football player. He's a calm guy. I like him, and I'm bringing the ball up court, and he kind of like slides into me and just body checks me. And I'm like, I go stumbling and like I land on the ball, right? Now I've got a scar on my knee where I skinned it, and I went to like pick up my water to like rinse my knee off, and I just couldn't pick my bottle up, and I was like, So this is the second time I've done this wrist too. It's my shooting wrist. Did it on the 2nd of May. By the 2nd of June, I took a Velcro cast because plaster is so claustrophobic. I took a plaster one that came off. Then that day I was like, playing basketball again, but I was having to take like hard painkillers. Like I was doing layups. The rim's here. I'm letting go of it here, and I'm wondering why it's like I am like tilted. I couldn't focus. It was bad. But that was a long month because obviously it was summer in the middle of lockdown, and I'm like, no gym. What else am I supposed to do?
True.
Yeah.
No, but football players always have. Even me, before I start playing basketball, before I start taking basketball seriously, I was a football player. Wasn't one of them, man. That because football players sometimes they move aggressive on the court. They be chasing, they run after the ball when they're dribbling, fam. All that energy is coming with them, but just gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, and it was a concrete court too. Like, why are you taking it so serious? But no, obviously the government have locked off that court right now.
So wait, so have you, man? When was the last time you guys actually hooped?
Earlier today. It's a lie.
As in hoop, like.
Yeah, played against
play.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You, man? When?
I think last time I hooped was with you. Like during the summer.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
August.
John?
August. Last competitive game.
Yeah.
I think JK was just born as
Oh,
well.
wait, no. We had training at the beginning.
Oh, no, we had training.
I wasn't there. I wasn't
No,
there.
was it September? Yeah, it was September.
Oh,
October. No,
October.
October. It was October.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told you to come, but you didn't want to come, so you missed out on a.
Listen, money
Yeah, I
was
missed
tight
out.
back then. Money was tight back then. Plus, I wouldn't even be allowed to play out there. You know that. Because I go to the uni no more.
It was the last session, bro. You could have came.
I guess.
Oh yeah, no one checked. Like, yeah.
No one checked.
Like,
No one
yeah,
checked even for campus
At that
sport.
point, we were just grateful for numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But low key, I am glad that this season kind of
Didn't happen.
because of the intake that happened.
Nabil was good. That one guy, Nabil, was good. He was really good.
I wasn't there. I remember Jay was telling me about Nabil, and I wasn't there to see.
He was he moved. He had handle. He was my size. He couldn't shoot because like he was just rusty, but he was quick. He was long. Oh man, he was a player. He was a player. Like if he probably would have been taken by first team, and even then he was playing in like those Dusty Primark, the trainers that they have.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like light skinned guy, like
Yeah.
thin, kind of like Akin if he was a couple of inches shorter,
Sure.
but moved like you. Like he moved like you, and he just had such a sharp handle. He was so good.
That zoom.
He was that guy. He was John. You came to the second session, right?
Oh, John didn't.
No, I didn't. I had to go I had to be somewhere. Don't know where I had to be,
Was
but
you
I
in
had to be
Southend?
somewhere. Yeah, I was at Southend. I was in Southend with my uncle. We stayed. Me, JJ, Chantal, and the rest of my family just stayed in Southend for the weekend because we wanted to get away a bit. I was genuinely contemplating on traveling from Southend to Cambridge. I was going to, but then
I was saying you don't because
I was going to only because that it was going to be. It only added 45 minutes to my journey, so I said it's fine. But then it said that I had to take all the rail lines were all messed up, and I had to take a bus here, bus there, and by the time I got home, it would have been 3 o'clock in the morning in Southend. So I was like, no, I'm not doing
I
that.
need that. Mm.
Okay, quick question. If you guys had to describe yourself as an NBA type player, but you can only pick 2 players, so which body build do you think you would be? Like, what type of player?
John says Muggsy Bogues and Zion.
So, yeah.
No, I'm that brother that comes out with a mop that wipes all the sweat and the blood.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Jay. Let's start with you.
Justin Anderson, slow-mo, on the way that I move, right? Because everyone says my Euro, everyone says my steps are so long and so slow. They don't know how I take a dribble on the 3-point line and lay it up like legally. And Justin Anderson does that, slow-mo.
Not as slow as that.
Yeah. Like who else would I say like body type? Like I guess it would be someone like Tony Allen, like really unremarkable body, like
First team all defense.
really unremarkable talent wise, but we'll try.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you saying? What about you?
Who, me?
Draymond Green.
I heard Draymond Green way too many times. So I said I would say Draymond Green because obviously I'm active inside in the key. I don't mind being active in the key. Loud. Let me get that floor general badge.
Mm-hmm.
You know the vibes. But and who else?
Oh, don't even pass the ball in 2K.
Shut up, man. And who else?
You're gonna agree with me. Wet nose.
Nah, don't do me like that. Because I move it. I move it around. And let me think. I don't know. The second one I'll probably say
Marcus Cousins.
hell no.
Boogie, that's not an awful.
That's not an awful thing.
Yeah, but that's not me though.
That's not your type.
It's not me.
I'm messing about. I would say you Draymond Green,
Yeah.
Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It would have to be like an undersized big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone that can step on the perimeter. Like some Boris Steele.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But Boris had a strap. He could shoot. With due respect, Abdul. Obviously.
I mean, I can shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Ben?
What about you, Ben?
Me?
Some Gerald Green.
Gerald Green.
Flying. Playing upstairs.
I'd say in terms of like physically, like Ja Morant.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I was gonna say
yeah. I kind of see it.
2013-14 Giannis. Before he put the size on.
I see it. I kind of know what you're talking about because like Giannis was like thin. You can move. You can like shoot a little bit, but yeah. But I'd say in terms of how I carried myself on the court, I'd say like Derrick Rose.
Quiet.
Yeah, because I don't really talk that much on the court unless I'm really going.
True that.
So,
John?
yeah.
I would say I got a bit of Tony Parker on me.
Mm-hmm.
The floater.
Yeah, Tony Parker. And shooting wise, I don't know. I would say Dame, but I'm not as cold as Dame.
Yeah.
But anyone now is shooting from beyond 3.9, so I would just say any type of. I would just say IT.
Yeah.
I would just say IT because IT got that strap.
You're kind of moving like a manual quickly.
Ooh, that's tough.
But if you saw me play, like when you talk about how you carry yourself on the court, Paul Pierce for me, I think, because Paul Pierce will be talking all the time. But if you saw me at training the last like couple times, and like I don't mean like I'm not trying to big myself up here, but I was moving like LeBron in the sense where he would just put the ball down and just go through people.
Nah, like the summer, this past summer just gone, you put in work, and I definitely felt it when went back into training.
But realistically, it comes across like Mario Hezonja or someone like that. But yeah, like I'll take Robert Covington. Like yeah.
Yeah, you definitely play a lot bigger than you actually are. So,
which is helpful. That's why I'm saying like Paul Pierce and that our Steven Jackson, Ron Artest. Obviously, I'm not trying to like catch an assault charge or anything like that, but
I feel like over the summer, in terms of ball, all of us have like increased in confidence.
Yeah.
I feel like that's that. Like I feel like, let's say first year to second year, I feel like, especially Jamie, first year, Jamie would hesitate on a lot of drives and a lot of spin moves. On second year, he was just going at it.
I'll let that bitch go. I'll let it go.
Went needs to hesitate a lot in his jump shots, but then he's realized, let me just pull it, because if it goes in, it goes in. If it misses, I just go back on defense. Abdi was the same. Abdi was the same way. Abdi, you didn't want to shoot as much, And then during the summer, you just like, if it goes in, it goes in. If not, I'm gonna just get it back on defense.
You know what really helped with that though was getting over to Coleridge and playing with the team, because I'm like, we're all roughly the same level. If I can do this against you, I can do it against who we come up against on the court.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that summer we all kind of got together and kind of like bonded in a sense, because we had the 3-on-3. We obviously had Tuesday, Thursdays hanging out with each other, and then because all of us were in Cambridge for the summer, I'm not sure about. Abdi, were you in the summer? I know.
I
Glenn,
was.
Glenn, I know.
I
Glenn
was because I moved out July. I was.
Yeah, he was there for like a short while.
And I know Jamie was in Cambridge. And every single time it'll be either Gwen or Jay hollering at me saying, "Yo, Coleridge now." I'm like, cool, say no more. Because we all lived in CB1.
Yeah.
Gwen lived in Clownpowdery.
Yeah, but it was a lot
That's
closer
not that
to.
far from Coleridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially during that time, it was just walking over the bridge, and then.
Oh, that bridge was so hot. Like you get to that cycle path, it is hot.
Mad hot.
Yeah, and Jake used to come through, and no, that was good.
Yeah.
Because that's a good court. Like that's a fun court. But
it's also like one of the courts, so
I just feel like because of obviously COVID, what happened? I feel like we didn't have the right kind of like we didn't get to say not more of a goodbye, but like
we didn't get a proper send off.
Yeah, like we didn't get to send off Matt. We didn't get to send off Nate, Hilton, and this year we were saying, all right, it might be normal because they were actually talking about doing Bucks a certain way, and obviously that was Gwent's and Jay's kind of send off. And Jay, because we don't know yet. I think so.
Yeah, it depends if he has a PhD or not.
Because obviously that would have been good. Obviously playing with you guys for the last time, especially with the that second year team that we had. It was a shame that we didn't get to play against Staffordshire, which was our last game.
Well, that's the thing, because like I don't mind that we missed the season. I just wanted to know that like this will be the last time I step on the court.
Yeah.
For Anglia Ruskin. Not that I particularly care about the institution, but it's like you guys and that.
Yeah.
But look,
it was.
Guys, DMU are probably going to be in Anglia's league next year, so I'll see one of you again.
Yeah, you see me. I'm just going to try to go for his PhD.
Man. I really wanted to play this year. I really wanted to play because it would have taken my mind off a lot of dumb shit. And it's like, it would have definitely been needed, fam. Especially with me, that was even one of the reasons why I decided to come back and do masters, just so I can like finish off basketball like with some sense of coming full circle and having it like finish. But yeah,
like low-key coming into Anglia Ruskin, my mentality was fuck it, I'm not gonna make friends. It's only gonna be ball, study, ball, study, ball, study. Little did I know that I was gonna create all these tight friendships and like create like a little family, like going to nines, going to Coleridge, walking around, going for Heatos.
Cambridge was not what I thought it would be. Let me know.
I thought Cambridge was gonna be grass. I've never been to Cambridge before, innit? Like I knew it was a city, and it was a uni city, but
it's a small city. You'd think it's be bigger.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've still got a place in Cambridge, but I'm not going back there. So, and that one.
No, but if things get better out here with the whole COVID and stuff, maybe even one day we can just shout at everyone, just go down and boom.
Well, if you've got a court
to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
What is that?
If there's a court near you, just drop the address, the date, and the time.
That's what it is, because again, I mean, yes, it's COVID, but people are still putting in work somehow. And yeah, to be real, summer is the time to improve. But even though it's not summer right now, we got uni stuff going on. So
now, as soon as spring hits, I'm going to Coleridge. I'm tired.
The weather's been best here, so I've been hitting it. It's like 14 degrees. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be.
Down.
It's been calm down my end as well. Today was decent. Like
Mm.
it wasn't too cold. It wasn't too hot. Like it was just good amount of wind. So
I was at the court 3-4 weeks ago. I get a text from Ethan Sincere. I'm like, he's like, bro, don't move. I'm coming. I'm like, what? And I'm like, you realize I'm in Chelmsford? And he's like, yeah, don't move. I'm on my way. And I'm like, what? And he just appears, like, because his girl lives at the tower next to where I play ball.
Yeah.
So,
he probably saw you. He probably saw you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do you play basketball? Is it the court that's near the train station?
Yeah, that's been painted.
Yeah, I know exactly where you play.
There
Because
you
my
go.
boy Mo lives in that exact same.
I know
tower
it.
block.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know him. I play with
You
loads
might
of guys over there. Yeah.
You might do.
Wait,
but
is it the court where you make your TikTok pictures? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, listen, we're gonna have to wrap this one up now. But before we go, tell everyone where your social links, plug it. Where can they find you, man?
Well, Insta, 2x_AT. That's it really. But yeah, if you need to know about me, also the YouTube 2ATV, the basketball videos here and there. Nothing crazy. Check it out when you got time.
Find him on Tinder, Hinge, everything.
Oh hell no.
Tinder, Hinge, OnlyFans. Anyways, with me, I've also got a YouTube page as well. Just me, John.
Yes, sir.
Trying to pattern this weight loss journey. Just to better for my newborn kid. Trying to be that role model that way when he grows up he's healthy. Same thing with my Instagram. It's just_me John. My kind of like off topic content page is off on there as well, which is just JManzon29, I think. Not too sure, but yeah. When
with me, I've kind of taken a break off social media. I mean, I'm on Twitter from time to time, but you know that's on private. Taking a break from Instagram.
We just staying out of women's business.
100%.
Hey, that's the only
Because
way.
women are mad.
hey,
Listen, that's another discussion, but they're mad. You see that one there? That's another talk.
None of my business. None of my business whatsoever. So for me, I'm just staying on social media for now, but just because of Lent as well, I just wanted to do it for this year. So
yeah,
I don't know. Next month, I might be back on socials. So
there'll be plugs in the description because I'll put this one on YouTube too. So,
yeah.
and there we go.